Thomas Jefferson was born on April 13, 1743, in Shadwell, Virginia, a small but significant settlement in the colony. His family was prominent and prosperous, well respected in the community, and deeply involved in the social and political life of colonial Virginia. Young Thomas thrived in this environment, surrounded by the privileges and opportunities that came with his family's status. He received a privileged education, attending local schools before moving on to the prestigious College of William and Mary, where he was exposed to a broad curriculum. Jefferson proved to be a brilliant student. He excelled in his studies, particularly in the fields of philosophy, mathematics, and classical languages. After completing his education, Jefferson studied law under the tutelage of George Wythe, a renowned legal scholar, and became a lawyer in 1767. He was known for his intelligence and eloquence, qualities that earned him respect and admiration from his peers. These qualities served him well and would shape his destiny as he became increasingly involved in the political discourse of the time. He would become a leading figure and help to shape a new nation, playing a crucial role in the Continental Congress and the drafting of foundational documents. Jefferson was a man of many talents, not just limited to politics and law. He was a skilled violinist and an avid reader with a vast personal library that reflected his wide-ranging interests. He had a deep love for knowledge and believed in the power of education to transform individuals and society. He thought it was essential for a free society, advocating for public education and the dissemination of knowledge. This belief would guide his life and lead to one of his greatest achievements, the founding of the University of Virginia. Jefferson was a man of deep convictions, driven by a strong sense of justice and a commitment to the principles of liberty. He believed in liberty and self-government, ideas that were revolutionary at the time and would become the bedrock of American democracy. These beliefs would soon be tested as the American colonies were on the brink of revolution, facing increasing oppression from British rule. Jefferson would play a pivotal role in this struggle, drafting the Declaration of Independence and helping to change the course of history, laying the foundation for a new nation built on the ideals of freedom and equality. As tensions with Great Britain escalated, the colonies found themselves at a crossroads. Amidst this turmoil, Jefferson emerged as a prominent leader. He joined the Virginia House of Burgesses and quickly gained a reputation as a powerful advocate for colonial rights, standing firm against British oppression. His eloquence and persuasive arguments made him a force to be reckoned with in the fight for independence. In 1776, Jefferson was chosen for a momentous task that would change the course of history. He was asked to draft the Declaration of Independence, a document that would articulate the colony's desire for freedom. This document would not only declare the colony's independence, but also lay out the foundational principles of a new nation. Jefferson poured his heart and soul into the Declaration, carefully crafting each word. He articulated the ideals of the American Revolution, capturing the spirit of the time. He wrote of natural rights and the inherent right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, concepts that were revolutionary. These powerful words resonated deeply with the colonists and inspired people around the world, igniting a passion for freedom. The Declaration of Independence was a turning point in history. It marked the birth of a new nation and enshrined the principles of self-government and democracy. These principles would shape America's future, guiding the nation through its growth and challenges. Jefferson's words continue to inspire and remind us of the enduring power of freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of a just society. After the Revolutionary War, Jefferson served in various roles. He was governor of Virginia, minister to France, and the first United States Secretary of State. In 1800, he was elected as the third president of the United States. Jefferson's presidency was marked by significant events. He reduced the size of the federal government, repealed taxes, and reduced the national debt. These actions reflected his belief in limited government. One of Jefferson's most notable acts was the Louisiana Purchase. In 1803, he acquired a vast territory from France. This purchase doubled the size of the United States and opened up the West for exploration and settlement. Jefferson's presidency was not without its challenges. He faced opposition from the Federalist Party and grappled with issues of slavery and westward expansion. Despite these challenges, Jefferson left a lasting impact on the nation. He strengthened the principles of democracy and expanded the territory of the United States. The Louisiana Purchase was a defining moment in Jefferson's presidency. It was a bold move that demonstrated his vision for an expanding nation. The purchase also presented an incredible opportunity. It allowed for exploration of the vast Louisiana territory. Jefferson commissioned the Lewis and Clark expedition. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark were tasked with exploring this new territory. They were to map the land, study its plants and animals, and make contact with Native American tribes. The Lewis and Clark expedition was a remarkable feat. It lasted for over 2 years. The explorers faced incredible hardships. They crossed treacherous mountains, navigated uncharted rivers, and encountered diverse Native American cultures. The expedition returned with a wealth of knowledge. They brought back maps, scientific specimens, and accounts of the Native American tribes they had encountered. The Lewis and Clark expedition expanded America's understanding of the West. It fueled the imagination of a young nation and solidified Jefferson's legacy as a visionary leader. Section 5. A Legacy in Education, the University of Virginia. Throughout his life, Jefferson was a passionate advocate for education. He believed that education was not just a privilege for the few, but a fundamental right for all. He believed it was the cornerstone of a free society, essential for the preservation of liberty and democracy. He envisioned a nation where knowledge was accessible to all, regardless of their social or economic status. This vision culminated in one of his most enduring achievements, the founding of the University of Virginia, a place where his educational ideals could be realized. Jefferson considered the University of Virginia to be one of his greatest accomplishments, alongside the Declaration of Independence and the Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom. He designed the campus himself, meticulously planning every detail to reflect his vision of an ideal educational environment. He modeled it after classical Roman architecture, drawing inspiration from the ancient world to create a timeless institution. He believed that the university should be both beautiful and functional, a place that would inspire learning and intellectual growth. The University of Virginia opened its doors in 1819, marking the beginning of a new era in American education. It was the first public university in the American South, setting a precedent for public higher education in the region. It was designed to provide a world-class education, offering students the opportunity to study a wide range of subjects. It offered a wide range of subjects and emphasized intellectual freedom, encouraging students to think critically and independently. Jefferson's vision for the University of Virginia was revolutionary, breaking away from the traditional model of higher education. He broke from the traditional model of higher education, which was often rigid and exclusionary. He created a university that was accessible to students from all walks of life, promoting inclusivity and diversity. The University of Virginia stands as a testament to Jefferson's belief in the power of education, a belief that has shaped the institution's mission and values. It is a legacy that continues to inspire and educate generations of students, ensuring that Jefferson's vision lives on. Section 6. The Twilight Years, Jefferson's Retirement, and Monticello. After his presidency, Jefferson retired to Monticello, his beloved home in Virginia. He remained active in public life. He corresponded with leaders around the world. He continued to advocate for his beliefs. Monticello was Jefferson's pride and joy. He designed the house himself. He filled it with books, art, and scientific instruments. It was a reflection of his wide-ranging interests. Jefferson welcomed visitors to Monticello. He enjoyed sharing his knowledge and ideas. He believed in the importance of conversation and debate. He continued to learn and grow throughout his life. Jefferson's later years were marked by financial difficulties. He had accumulated significant debts. He was forced to sell off much of his property. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to his ideals. He never wavered in his belief in the power of education. He never lost his faith in the future of the United States. Section 7. Jefferson's Enduring Legacy. Thomas Jefferson died on July 4, 1826. He died on the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. It was a fitting end for a man who had dedicated his life to the cause of liberty. Jefferson left behind a complex legacy. He was a brilliant statesman. He was a gifted writer. He was a visionary leader. He was also a slave owner. This contradiction continues to spark debate and controversy. Despite his flaws, Jefferson's contributions to American history are undeniable. He drafted the Declaration of Independence. He served as the third president of the United States. He expanded the nation westward. He founded the University of Virginia. Jefferson's words and actions continue to shape the nation. He is remembered as one of the founding fathers. He is celebrated for his intellect, his vision, and his unwavering belief in the principles of democracy. Section 8. Controversy and Complexity. While Jefferson's contributions to America are undeniable, his legacy is not without its critics. The contradiction of his ownership of slaves while advocating for liberty and equality is a source of constant debate. Some argue that Jefferson's words and actions should be viewed through the lens of his time, a time when slavery was deeply entrenched in society. Others contend that his hypocrisy cannot be excused, and that his legacy should be reckoned with in its entirety, acknowledging both his contributions and his failings. The debate surrounding Jefferson's legacy reflects a larger conversation about America's own complex history. It highlights the ongoing struggle to reconcile the nation's founding ideals with its history of injustice. It underscores the importance of engaging with history critically and honestly, acknowledging both the triumphs and the shortcomings of the past. Section 9. Join the journey of history. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Thomas Jefferson's life. He was a complex and fascinating figure. He left an undeniable mark on the United States. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from history. We'll see you in the next video.